So what's up, YouTube? We back with another one. If I haven't told you, hi, my name is Jay. I own a used car dealership. Today is another day in my life as a used car dealer. Today is a Saturday, right? So I'm off. I'm closed on Saturdays. But I think I'll have to take a couple days off next week. So I want to get as much done as I can on my off days to make up for that. So right now I'm at Harbor Freight. I got a lot of cars I'm working on, but right now I'm starting the morning off with a Nissan radiator. That's probably going to take me a while. I'll try to show you guys a little bit of that, but I really want to focus. And if you're watching this right now, I probably already uploaded my little snack for you guys, my little YouTube short vlog. We grabbed a couple of cars from a dealer only auction. We didn't go in person, we bid online, but we did go in person to look at them. Actually, if you're watching this, go watch my YouTube short. This is what I'm riding in today, a little Kia. Little Harbor Freight haul. I got these angled pliers because if you know anything about them 3.5 liter V6 on the Nissan Altima, the lower radiator holes on the radiator is not easy to get to. I gotta take apart basically the whole front end to do this radiator. And then I got these pick and hook. Oh, and I got a deal. Harbor Freight doing a little deal to September 1st, y'all, for Labor Day. Y'all know everybody be doing little sales. This was originally $11.99. I got it for $8. All right, I'm about to get started on this Nissan. I'll try to record what I can, but basically this whole front end has to come off. So it's going to be a long process. I got a lot to do. Customers want to come today. A couple customers want to come today, and you never know what else is going to come. So I'm going to try to move fast as possible. As long as I could get the new radiator on and get some of the front end back on, I'll be happy with that. And then I could just put the rest of the front end on at a later time. But let's see what we can do. See, I took a good amount of stuff off already. What all did I take off? I took the battery out. I took like that housing off and something else, but down there, you probably can't see it, is the lower radiator hose, and it's like very tedious. It's like right there. It's very tedious to get to, but hopefully I can make it happen, because that's like the biggest thing that's really holding me back. And then I got to take off this whole front end and a lot of other stuff, so it's a lot of moving parts. I just always wanted to say that, but yeah. Now we got the front bumper off. Now I got to take all that off. And that just pop out like that. The new one, I'm about to open it, and that's the old one. I'm on my way to meet a customer for this Kia that I'm in, that I think I showed y'all it, but we'll see how this goes. They're saying they want to test drive it, so we'll see. I'll let you guys know. I ain't gonna lie, when they just pulled up, I already knew they was about to waste my time. Like, that's why I didn't even have to meet me at the lot. I had to meet me at the gas station, because I had a feeling. Like, I got somebody else supposed to be coming, but they keep saying, when somebody keeps saying they just want to test drive, like, and it's a weekend, I need to know, like, are you just coming just to test drive? Because you could wait till Monday. Like, I knew it was one of these little wide shoe college students and they don't really be from here. They play a lot of games. Like, they play a lot of games. They don't even be coming with money at all. Like, that'd be annoying. I already knew what it was. I already knew what was going on. Like, they be manifesting and stuff and playing around and trying to have fun and stuff in people's cars. Like, the one time some of the college students had came, and I think they may be like exchange students. I'm going the wrong way. I'm not sure, but this how I kind of knew, like, try to stay away from the little college students. Because I sold to a couple of them, but before some came, and I had like a perfect car. Like, it was nothing they had to say about it. And then the guy tried to give me an offer, but I already was selling the car cheap as heck. And then his friend was talking to me and my brother, and he like, it was a car that was worth at least 12, 13, 14, 15,000. It was like a brand new Honda. He was like, I offered the guy 3,000 and he blocked me. I said, I would have blocked you too. I'm in my head like, oh, I know exactly what they be doing now. Like, I know they just be playing around with people. Like, I don't got time for that. Like, come on now, it's Saturday. Like, then the car they drove, it's nothing wrong. Like, it's this car that they came to get drives very good. They just, bro, let me calm down, because like, I know this car gonna get sold, so that's not the issue. My issue is people going around playing around. Like, they pulled up like 6 deep. I was looking down at my phone before they came, and then I looked up like, what the, man, what? Man, nah, that just blew it. Like, I could have been doing what I was just doing. Like, yeah, but this would come with it. This would come with it. I'm not gonna act like every time I get a customer, I get a sale. I'm not gonna be like I be happy every time that they don't buy it, or waste my time like I don't be happy every time. Like, sometimes I get a little angry a little bit. Alright guys, it's the next day. Things got a little crazy yesterday. No, I'm just kidding. The Nissan took a little longer than I thought it would. And now we're here with another Nissan that we got from the auction. First time back at the auction, and look. We sitting here at 5, guys. So it's like a common problem on the Nissan, on the 2015 Nissan Altima. It's the P2004 intake manifold running control valve sensor. So about to take the battery out to charge it up, because we jumped the vehicle on a way bigger vehicle multiple times the day we got it, and then probably replace that sensor and see if we could get it out of here, because other than that, it was a pretty good one.
Keep in mind where the hose goes. So the hose that is closer to the passenger side.
Alright, hold on, we gonna throw that in the trunk. I don't know if y'all can see, but I'm about to take that off. See what happened. For sure. Hopefully so. Can they see me? At least my hands, they ain't gotta see me.
Yeah, they see your hands.
In this video, we're going to be replacing the intake manifold runner control.
We got one off.
Yeah.
Number 2, what are you gonna do? Alright.
You can move it. Okay. That's good.
Oh, we could put it right here.
Mm-hmm. Make it way easier for us, man.
For sure. I got that little tiger off.
You little tiger.
Got that little tiger. It's a nice car. It run good though. Once that little piece is fixed, man, it's gonna be, man. It's gonna be a chicken dinner, man. 2015 Nissan. So just put the Nissan back together. It's running at normal operating temperature. Been having it running for a while, driving it for a while. It was a service engine light soon on the dash, but we'll figure it out. I'm gonna keep test driving it and I'll keep you guys updated. I'm back at the lot. I got on these miscellaneous clothes and these jacket and it's hot. We got the little Saturn, little Kia. So I still got the Nissan running. I checked it over, everything looks good, hopefully. I changed the thermostat and the radiator on that. And yeah, we here. We here, man. Got this little bucket. We're about to get to working on this Lincoln right here, the MKZ. Put a thermostat on it. Still got this Nissan running. So let me check and see. Is it overheating or anything? Still out normal operating temperature. So about to kill 2 birds in 1 stone. About to spray this little, I just threw that down. I got that just in case we need that for the thermostat. About to spray this little sensor and about to do this thermostat. And then, yep, that's it. We doing it. Alright, we're on the Lincoln. The 2010 Lincoln MKZ. I'm just taking off that air box to get to that thermostat right there. So let y'all see a little piecey-weesey, but we gotta stay focused though, so I won't do too much recording. Can they see this?
Yep.
So this is the old one and this is the new one. The new one got like some new holes in it. And I haven't done a million thermostats. I just did one on a radiator. I mean on a Nissan though. It was a lot different because it was the whole housing. But they gave, we had to get the little plastic thing. The little, kind of like a gasket. I guess it's the seal. But yeah. Things got real. Finally done with the Lincoln, had to take some breaks. Put the thermostat in there. Housing wasn't really tight. It was a leak, thought it was the radiator hose. Figured out the issue. Now it's time to give her a whirl. But first, almost forgot that. Tighten that up again. Let me tighten this up. I got y'all on antifreeze and all type of stuff. So I'm gonna tighten this up and then we go see if it's any leaks. Alright. That's tight enough. Alright, let's give her a whirl. Give her a whirl. Put some more antifreeze up in there real quick. Okay. Any leaks? No leaks. We just waiting on it to get the operating temperature. I might see a leak. Driving a Nissan, got it started. Driving in the 2015 Nissan. Driving that 2015 Nissan Altima right now. Got it started and stuff. We We shall see. I don't know what I wanted this video to be, but basically you just spending a day with me as a used car dealer, seeing the things behind the scenes beyond selling the vehicles. Because we do more than just sell vehicles. We fix them, you know, we promote them, we maintenance them, we clean them. It's a lot of moving parts. I like saying that, a lot of moving parts. It's a lot of moving parts, so just stay tuned. We got a lot more content coming. Thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all have a blessed day.